For this assignment, our activity is baking brownies with a deficit of poor endurance. The client's first step is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. When preheating the oven, it's fine motor skills and basic knowledge of an oven. For items that are needed to bake brownies is eggs, vegetable oil, brownie mix, mixing bowl, measuring cups, and a baking pan. A client that suffers from poor endurance may seek help from occupational therapists where the OTs can gather the items and ingredients so that the client maximizes efficiency. Some performance skills are needed for this step. This may include grips, stabilizing, positions, reaches, bends, and lifts. Some process skills needed is gathering, searching, sequencing, initiating, continues to stay on task, and inquires where one should read directions on how to bake brownies. When a client is standing and pouring ingredients into a mixing bowl, they may feel fatigued when one suffers from poor endurance. Equipment that may help a client who suffers from this diagnosis would be an anti-fatigue mat and supportive footwear. When you stand on an anti-fatigue mat, you introduce subtle movement into your body. The muscles in your feet, calves, and legs are engaged because they have to adjust to the flexibility of the standing mat. Compared to standing on a hard floor, your muscles now need to expand and contract slightly. Equipment such as supportive footwear can help to align with feet, ankles, knees, hips, and back to provide more support for a client who suffers from poor endurance. When pouring ingredients into a mixing bowl, the client needs to have mental functions such as attention, memory, perception, orientation, and continuance. Sensories included will be hearing, visual, acuity, quality of vision, visual awareness, vestibular and perceptive, touch, and sensibility to temperature pressure. Motor skills included is stabilizes, positions, aligns, grips, manipulates, moves, and endures. And process skills needed is attends, uses, and handles. For a client who suffers from poor endurance, something that may help when mixing the ingredients together would be sitting down while mixing rather than stand. A person with poor endurance may need assistance with mixing or may need to take frequent breaks. An electric mixer may also be used. Okay. For this step, the client either applies parchment paper or baking spray so the brownies won't stick to the pan. A strategy for when the client is pouring the brownie mix into the pan is to sit down while doing this process of the activity. This will help a client when they're feeling fatigued. When putting pan in oven, the client should be thermal aware of the heat. For this step, the client is setting a timer. Before taking out the brownies, the client should check to see if the brownies are done. When it's time to take out the big brownies, the client should wear proper equipment such as oven mitts to prevent from the hot pan.